Amasugis. Dog. Dog. Welcome everyone to another episode of Garden Therapy. Joining me to get welcome again. Welcome, welcome again to another episode of Garden Therapy. Joining me today is Bev. Casper was trending for some reason. I didn't research why. I didn't click on the trending topic, whatever. But like, I wanted to ask you, does he get unfairly treated on Twitter?
Okay, the reason why he was trending, because I saw, is because he posted an Instagram post where he was saying good team. So he was obviously speaking about the loss that he's also suffered as someone who worked closely with Riky. But he started off by saying, as a man, I don't like to be touched by a man from behind, or something along those lines. And then people came on and they said it's homophobic for him to start that sentence like that.
Wait, okay.
So that's why he was trending, because people were saying that he's homophobic, because it kind of, like, what's the word? Feeds into the narrative that men shouldn't be touched by other men, and so it perpetuates the idea or the concept of homophobia.
But what's wrong with that?
With what?
With the one not wanting to be touched by other men from the back.
Yeah, I think he's right to have it's a preference of his. He didn't say anything. I don't think he said anything homophobic. He just said, personally, I don't prefer to have that experience. But obviously, you're right. I think there's a sense of unfair treatment around him. Because also, I don't think he meant any malice. I don't think he woke up and he was like, this morning I'm going to upset, the LGBTQI plus community. Like that I don't think that was his plan. I think he was just expressing himself, and then obviously sometimes when you express yourself, you don't express yourself in a politically correct way because you're an individual. You're not trying to sound like a textbook.
Sure.
But yeah, you're right. I think it feeds into like he's being unfairly treated. And I think in the same way people were saying be kind after Riky passing, they kind of bullied him because there was no need to go. They went like up here with it.
Yeah, they took it far.
It was like, dog.
They took it far. Man.
He's human. He could have just not worded himself properly. Also, English is not our mother tongue. Yeah.
And he's in his he was just saying, dog, whatever's on my mind, I'm typing it out.
Also, isingisi sifike ngani ngeboat.
Yeah, fit.
So.
Fit. Yeah. But anyway, man, like, I think people need to lay off of Casper.
They definitely do bully him.
I feel like now he's just a target. It's like a stugi lubani. It's like mareta luna.
That's fair, but that's a light swear word, I think.
Marete? Oh, no marete, that's one.
I'm Swati. Our swear words go hard.
What was name one? Go in. Go in. Okay. No, but yeah, man, lay off of Casper, man.
Sometimes he goes off on a tangent and he has that main character syndrome where he makes things about him. But in this instance, I don't think so.
People are just waiting for Casper to say some shit. Just waiting so they can shit on it. I feel that's how it is right now. But anyway, man, Casper. And the thing is, Angnandaba Nai as a person, like, for me, he's cool. Like, just he's doing his thing. It's just his music. But anyway, let's go. This is your show, babe.
Real Housewives of Durban.
Yeah, this is your show. So, you tried watching the last episode, didn't work out.
Yeah, I just felt like I don't know what was happening. There was a disconnect a bit, but like the recent episodes have been interesting.
You've enjoyed them.
Yeah, they've been interesting. Like last week's episode, the conversation around Annie and her not knowing how to speak isiZulu and being married to a black man and having kids with him and being married into a black family. Like, that's an important conversation to have, because like when you get married to someone, you take all that they are, or you marry into all that they are. So like, I just feel like that's a compromise that everyone who's watching is right in asking, dog, why don't you learn your man's language? So he must like.
That shit is weird, man.
It's weird.
That shit, and you say KZN, like KZN, your man is Zulu. Like, why? And she gets offended when they talk to him, no?
No, she gets offended when they speak isiZulu generally. Like
around her. How do you feel about Londi this season? Londi and Toby.
To be honest, I really thought Londi had a better personality
than Toby.
No, I just thought she had a better personality as a person.
Yeah.
I just feel like she's a nice addition to the show because she's young and current and on Instagram and relatable
to the young folk. Yeah.
Relatable. But I just wish she would show us more of her spunk, if she has any. Like, just show us more of yourself. Like, I feel like she's holding back, and maybe that's because she is a wife and so forth. But I just wish she would show us more of herself.
But also, I think it's the squad that she's sitting in.
You're right, actually. She probably does have that, just with people her age and people that she relates with.
Yeah.
Yeah, the squad that she's with.
The squad that she's, it's old. They're comfortable. They're married. They have kids. Does she have kids, Ulandi?
She has one child.
She has one child. Yeah. She's still new to the mommy game. Like, I think it's just the squad that she's.
Yeah, that's true.
In. So I think maybe with time.
Tobile is an interesting addition. Honestly, and I know that you cut this off of our last episode, but I think them Selegu housewives are so overexposed. Like, there isn't. You can't go anywhere without seeing them.
You can't.
You see them on SABC One.
Paying all the payola, dog. All the payola, bro.
You're gonna go to jail.
I know.
Cut this out. Cut that out. But they're everywhere, and I feel like I don't know.
But I said that guy. Who? Angas.
Don't.
Okay, shut up. Thing is, one slick talk.
Slick talk, anyway, what? Yeah. I feel like there's nothing new that she can show us.
Yeah, because the episode I was watching with you, like, the first thing I saw, she brought up polygamy. I think that's her identity.
That's her identity.
That's her.
Who are you outside of it?
That's her.
Who are you at your core?
Yeah.
Breathe into your core. And, meditate over that, come out of it, and then let us know who you are. She doesn't do that.
Word. All right, the wife. We got introduced to Kanyembau playing Zandile. I like the choice.
Guys.
I like the choice.
I need you guys to help me.
Okay,
maybe there's something, I honestly, I just need help.
The choice.
Do you think I know what a good actress is? When you look at me, do you think I can identify a good actress?
Yeah, I mean, we watch a lot of content. We watch a lot of series, a lot of movies. I think
So why can't I?
Why can't you
agree with you guys when you say?
So you don't like the selection?
No, she's fine because South Africa's talent selection is never good. So she's fine. They selected her. Here she is. But for me, it's just like.
Wait. Are you happy with the selection or not?
I have no opinion.
Holy shit. Okay, wait.
I just want to know if she's a good actress or if I'm wrong.
Okay. I don't mind her. I think maybe the character right now is still in that shook place that she's out of prison and she hasn't adjusted fully because Bateo said jail for like 10 years. So maybe she's still shook by the fact that she's outside.
Okay.
So she hasn't been able to express herself yet.
Okay.
So that's why I believe the character right now, because I would act like that if I was out of prison.
And that mallet. That all makes sense. Because she's still stuck in 2004.
Yes.
2003.
Yeah, whatever.
2002.
2002, yeah.
Yeah. Mallet was not in fashion
then. No, it's 2012. Yeah. Mets.
2012.
It was 2012, babe. It was 10 years.
That makes it worse. That mallet gotta go.
Yeah, because there was no mullets in this society.
That's a bad wig.
That wig, in fact, your hairdressers, dog, fix that shit. We saw Mkhele eating from someone's plate.
Yeah.
That guy is weird in real life.
He's weird. I think he's just awkward shit.
Yeah, he's an awkward nigga.
But now he's riding on the fame, so he's trying to do out of the box shit, and then he's like,
you weird.
Let me eat off of someone's plate. Because that's out of the box.
that shit was so funny.
And that girl came out and said Sia Papa, so I don't even have a lot to say.
Wait, Sia Papa kanje?
She said yeah, she said it's fine. So usingena beauty.
Oh. Okay, Maro call me var singena beauty. Dog, that's sexy guys.
No craft straight le. Le njaleya opera le njaleya. Oh.
Ni polo kanyisile.
Masimba lento yabona mina ngisayibukela le fuck shit.
I don't remember. Oh, that time I even put it on my WhatsApp status.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's because my memory is really short. I put it on my WhatsApp status and I was like, these sex scenes look too real. Yeah, I remember that. That.
Like the Kawi one, the first one that Mkhele had with Shlomi.
Yeah.
Then this one. Dog, they look way too real, though. Like, I saw Kanyenba's boobs. Anyway, let's get into some creepy R. Kelly shit. Okay, here's the thing about the Busta 929 thing, yeah? Like, there was this thing that I had a beef with in high school, where there were high school girls. Of course, I had a crush on them, but they were dating.
You've had crushes?
No, I don't.
No, you can't have crushes.
Why?
You can't have had crushes. You can't even have had a history of anything. Literally, your existence started in 2019, August, when we met.
Yeah.
That was you being.
That's me.
Yeah, that was your birth.
All right, so the girls that were just in the area.
Yeah.
The girls that were in the area.
Yeah.
Who dated these taxi drivers. Or transport drivers.
Yes. Oh, I saw them too. It's the men that are wrong. Always. Because they know.
Always.
They know. And
In
the
this
women.
situation.
And the women. The women who target younger boys. Because we can't run away from the fact that there are women who groom young boys for relationships. And young boys, I think, don't publicize it because they think it's normal, and that whole patriarchy thing, they're just like, so you know, I can date whoever I want or whatever. With the young girls, I think it's more publicized because their parents want to speak out, or people they know want to speak out and say, guys, something wrong is happening.
I don't know.
I've
he's old. Yeah.
I've never ever paid attention to him.
How, baby?
Ever.
Maybe Mapula na 17.
Yeah.
Good to
grade
me.
8. They got grade 7. The time going to income. This guy's wrong. Obviously, the young girls might be apprehensive at first. Like, if you go to them and you're like, leave Busta alone. But it's about how you speak to them as well. You need to approach them with not judgment, but like just genuine caution, like, dog, be careful, I've been there, or something along those lines. Because definitely teenagers think they know everything.
Definitely.
I don't care. Like, I know guys on Twitter always like, yeah, but the law says this. Mfowethu, you know.
You know this is
even your
though.
cortex is not fully developed, and you're almost 30.
Me. Dog, mina ngihlakaniphile. Mina.
Yes, but yeah, it's not fully developed. This thing's not well cooked. Still needs a lot of charcoal. Still needs a lot of charcoal. Oh, but that girl apparently is 19, which still doesn't make it right because you also know keep quiet.
That's above 18. She's allowed to drink. She's allowed to vote. She's allowed to drive.
Oh my gosh. She's another one who told us to mind our own business. Like that other girl, Odlelo Mkhele on the plate. But this one we need to say from herself because she's clearly stupid.
Yeah, but
Umthetho udom also.
Umthetho udom.
Yeah. So let's move from there.
Umthetho udom. Intanga zakho zikhona. Unemali, intanga zakho mfethu sithanda imali nazo.
I think they get challenged. I think they get challenged by
into ebahlulayo, that challenge. Mara ama-gents wasekazi bathandile idea. After 12 is lunch. Bayithanda.
After 12?
Baby.
So 13?
Baby.
12.6?
When you're
12 and a half.
When you're
I have a niece who's 30 years.
When you're bazokutshela life. After 12 is lunch. Which ngesikhathi feni. Mara not ngempilo yabantu. Not ngempilo. But not ngempilo like someone's daughter dog. Like you can't. No. So yeah, I mean.
But yeah, more people need to call it out, I think, because I think a lot of people have normalized it. Like, even when you think about people's parents, some people's parents are like 30 years apart.
You don't even know if the mom was actually pushing that girl. Because maybe the mom was Busta. Like, fit our parents are listening to my piano right now.
That's true.
And then they know how famous these guys are, how much they're making. Like, they always got gigs. You don't know, go to Mama Corner. It's just like, oh,
that reminds me of that TikTok story I told you about.
Which one?
The 14-year-old girl who's on TikTok, who was famous on TikTok, and she posted the American girl.
Yes.
And then her parents were like, keep going.
Keep
after
going.
a guy came to her house
like,
and wanted to shoot her.
Man, like the things that sends into is yo.
Yeah.
For imali.
He liked the sound. He liked the sound. There's a song or two that have a similar sound.
Yes. Like the song that I was listening to the other day. Stay shining.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
My whole. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna cry. Wait. Damn. Fuck. Living with depression must be tough. Like living with those type of dark thoughts. Maybe not. Let me not say depression. Like when your mental health is at that stage, and like you just don't feel like you were saying, like there's no way out.
Yeah.
Of these thoughts.
Yeah. Like I thought about it and I was just like. It like how much of a dark space must you be in to think I've never, obviously I'm here, I've never like died. I don't know what death feels like, but like, or maybe I have, maybe like I'm a reincarnation of something, but that's like on another note, whatever. But like I thought about how much suffering you must be enduring here on earth to think death by suicide
is the answer
to it. And that pain that you endure, I assume that it's painful. The process of you like killing yourself, however it looks, whether you're taking pills, hanging yourself, shooting yourself, it must be something that is painful. And for you to endure that, how much pain are you feeling here on earth for you to be like, this is sufficient, like this pain is fine, I'm okay with this pain, so that I leave the pain that I'm feeling here. Like for me, that's something that has tormented me since I heard about this passing, because it's just like how much pain was he in, and that's another thing, because he was happy to us.
That's what I'm saying. Like in fact, there's this not growing, but there's this thing that our generation is posting now, where they're saying, sad generation, happy pictures.
He looked
sad
happy.
Generation, happy pictures. Like in fact, every time we saw this guy happy, dancing, hugging someone, like taking a selfie with, like in fact, he's happy about whatever car he was test driving. Like he's happy. But there was one time when he was very honest, and I was watching a piece of that podcast. I think it was his podcast. I'm not sure.
Was it not with Slicker?
No.
Oh,
It was, I don't know the guy he was with, but like he was just saying,
I think it was with the younger chief.
Yes, like dalang now lama thoughts is just, dog, like
Yeah, I think for
You're
me that
happy
was the
and
thing.
it's
Like,
so confusing. Though.
even when I went through his Instagram, I was like, nah.
Dog, it doesn't make sense.
Nah, you're lying.
It doesn't make
You're lying
sense.
because this is not the same guy. This guy was posting until 2 days before his suicide. Had a video up on his Instagram. He looks happy. And then we wake up to the news that he's gone. And when I first heard, I think I told you that day, like in the morning, that I'm hearing rumors.
Yeah.
And we were trying to confirm, like at work. And then one of my colleagues confirmed, and she said death by suicide. And I was like, nah. I was like, it's not possible.
Yeah.
It's not even possible.
Babe, that's what I said to you. I was
Yeah,
like,
you were like, nah.
that's not real. Even if I can achieve, Cotton Fest is huge.
Okay, but forget about
Huge.
Cotton Fest.
His music's huge. He's married. He's got kids.
He's good looking.
He's good. Dog, that guy's. I like my smile. Dog, I like my smile. But I'm fit to. Riky, my smile, I'm fit.
That guy was gorgeous.
Dog,
Top 10 most beautiful men in the country. Number 1.
Hey, you gotta chill out.
Okay.
My cousin has a shirt. Fuck, I forgot what it says now, but it basically says, no one cares what you're going through.
I don't think anyone cares.
No one cares what you're going through, and yeah, but this week has just been a blur, honestly. Like, it's just been a.
I need drugs.
Dog, this week has just been nuts, bro. Yo, so
Anything you have.
this week, Russia, but World War. It's not a war. Russia.
You corrected me because I was like, there's a world
No,
war. And you were like,
okay.
nah, it's an
Nah.
invasion.
Oh, I was saying Guti, how much I love South Africa for just making a joke. Like, it happened with COVID as well. Like, we're just like, we beat listeriosis. Like, so what's Russia? So na lady pandatin.
Athi guys, makutholakala solution. Akathi guys ni wrong. Angeke asho kanjalo. Because we're a BRICS nation. These are our brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. But we can't say Russia ni wrong, wine blalabantu. We will just say, guys, ngicela niyekele, like the violence. Like you say to a sibling. Like if my brother were violent, you would be like, bro, stop being violent, just like, try to find a solution. That's how they're talking to them. They're not talking to them as saying, you're wrong, stop your shit, or I'll fuck you up, whatever. Also, we can't fuck them.
You can't fuck them.
Yeah. But
you see not. Hey, there's too many videos of SANDF better.
Being my banners.
Dog, there's too many videos, dog. Baby, there's too many videos. Yo! And there was is that picture real? Ebonisa, like a lot of soldiers at airport.
I don't know. I saw that, and someone was like, "Niyapi."
Yeah, Niyapi.
That was hilarious. That was the thing. Like you were saying, Nguti, you're seeing a lot of fake videos, like you saw during the July unrest.
Yeah.
Like there were videos during the July unrest that were not from South Africa, but because it's the trending topic, and that means that you get more traffic to your profile, you might post a fake video. So that just speaks to like the toxicity of social media. But I think the people of Ukraine are really. There's a lot of accounts that are being honest about the struggles of the people of Ukraine. I saw a tweet or thread by a South African who lives in Ukraine. And she was talking about how they now have to go under the bridges. And
I didn't even know South Africans were going to Ukraine.
Until I saw that tweet. But apparently it's really good in like medicine and what else, like scientific stuff. So people study medicine there.
Okay. I was very shocked to see like South Africans, like it's never been, like we've always been like China to go teach English.
China, Cuba for medicine.
Even Korea for English.
English,
as well.
yes.
Like, it's never Ukraine.
Guys, Ukraine go pay me pin.
Like. So it was just shocking to see, like...
It was shocking. It was interesting,
South Africans who were there and stuff. Do you think sanctions work?
No.
Okay.
I think Putin is rich.
He's good.
Putin doesn't give a shit about sanctions. Putin.
Yeah, not Putin.
Is that the
It was a
American?
bomb.
Is that the American accent?
Putin.
I might be right. You might be wrong.
But who gives a fuck?
Yeah. Also, because he's an ancient nigga.
But hey, dog, hey, Sinawe, hey,
Now, yeah, I'm not with.
you're not
I
a
will
Putin.
die a soldier. I am.
So good. But fair too. That was another episode of Garden Therapy. There's more garden this time. My cousin was complaining that he
There's
doesn't
no
like
garden.
the brick wall, and I feel him.
Oh, so you said you don't like the brick wall, but you're actually talking about your cousin.
Fit, why snitching?
Yo!
So anyway, thank you for watching. It's been a great episode. I enjoyed this fucking episode.
It was great.
I enjoyed this one. If it like, share, subscribe. So we'll on the next one, Buffett.
Stop again.
There.
There.
I like leaving the sound.
Why the hell?